Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for October 14th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Pisces, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Just send me an email. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and want to say thank you, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Also, Pisces, your reading was supposed to go up yesterday, but your girl had a bit of a crisis moment. I'm being dramatic. But yeah, my energy was all messed up yesterday, so I couldn't upload it. And I know you guys are going to ask what happened. It's really nothing serious, but for those of you that have been following me for a few years, you know that I always have like nice long nails. And yesterday I went, because I travel, obviously, and I happened to get my nails done at a new place, and the guy just completely butchered them. They're really, really short. They're not at all how I like them. And this camera obviously can't capture all the other imperfections, but for those ladies out there that get their nails done, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a moment. My energy was all messed up. I was like, there's no way I can do this reading, because if I do, it's just going to be doom and gloom for Pisces. So hence why your reading is late. I apologize. But if you guys would like to donate to the Broken Heart Nail Club, I will gladly accept donations because let me tell you. Anyways, Pisces, let's go. Main energy for your reading is the Six of Swords. Who's walking away? You walk away? You thinking of walking away, Pisces? What's happening? In the recent past, you get the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. There's somebody you're really attracted to. This person is hot, fiery flame, sexy tamale. Like, they're very attractive, both physically but also energetically. And it's difficult though, right? They're attractive, they're magnetic, they're radiant, but there's hardships in this connection. And I do see you spending a lot of time up in your head, a lot of mental energy, trying to think through, figure out, do I do this? Should I do that? Can we make it better? Da, da, da. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And we'll see exactly what all this thinking is about. In the current situation, you get the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune, all major arcana. Your higher self is kicking in, trying to talk to you in the current situation. And it's trying to tell you to get your shit together, Pisces. It's trying to tell you to get control of yourself. I feel like it's harder, like easier said than done, right? We'll see exactly what this is. But this connection is coming into play in the current situation. And the universe, your higher self, however you want to call it, is trying to get you to realize that this is a cycle. This is repetitive. But I don't know if you're listening. In the near future, you get the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands. The past is coming up here for you in the near future, and you're showing me, no, the past isn't coming up. I've successfully overcome this. Like, I've learned from my mistakes. I've moved on. Like, we're past that chapter. I don't know if you are. I feel like you may be telling yourself that you are. I don't know if you actually are. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at the main energy for this reading, which is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. You get the Wheel of Fortune again in the current situation. It's difficult for you, right? I feel like you and your person have communicated about maybe turning away from each other, walking away, taking a break. You know, somebody's showing me here. I'm going to say that this somebody is you because this is your reading. It could also be your person. But you're showing me here, like, we've talked about this. We've talked about the fact that this isn't easy, that this is hard, that this is like, you know, sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not good. Sometimes things are great, sometimes it's terrible, right? Like, we've had this conversation and we've spoken about possibly walking away, leaving this connection behind, turning our back to this. But I don't feel like you've taken any action to walk away. I don't feel like your person has either. But I do see you possibly revisiting this conversation more than once in the current situation or in the recent past. Let's clarify your recent past. I'm going to start off by clarifying the Eight of Swords in the recent past. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time in your head here in the recent past. And the reason you're spending so much time up there is because you're really conflicted. On the one hand, you don't know what to do, right? You're showing me, I need like a logical, practical, black and white, do this, do that. This is the right course of action, Pisces. But the reason you're having a hard time deciding what to do is because you're really afraid of getting heartbroken here. You don't know, if I walk away, Is this going to get better? Or if I walk away, am I going to experience a ton of emotional pain? There's a lot of internal conflict happening here for you in the recent past about how am I going to actually deal with this? How am I going to actually feel if my person walks away, if I walk away, if we leave this connection, right? You just genuinely don't know. And so what you're doing is you're trying to think your way into a solution. I can see that you've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I don't feel like you still have a solution, Pisces. So in the recent past, I don't feel like the answer to this question is to think about it some more. Let's take a look at the 10 of Wands in the recent past. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Lovers, and the Queen of Swords. It's hard. I can see that it's hard. I really can. You're showing me I'm trying to be logical. I'm trying to be practical. I'm really trying to not let my emotions get the better of me. And I'm looking at this from an analytical perspective, right? But at the end of the day, you and your person are the lovers. It's not just you and them here in the 3D world. This is like a higher self connection, okay? And you're showing me like love can conquer all. The soul connection is so deep. It's such an intense connection. We can overcome everything. I feel like there's a little bit of you lying to yourself here, Pisces, because yes, love can conquer a lot, but it can't conquer it if you're the only one that wants to do the work. There's an energy here of you lying to yourself a little bit about just how difficult this is, or just how much love can overcome this whatever the difficulty is between the two of you, whatever it is you two don't see eye to eye on, whatever the hardship is in this connection, right? You get the 10 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. Whatever this is, it's a pretty big hurdle in this connection. And I do see a bit of an energy here in recent past of you telling yourself, no, we can make this work, we can make this work. I don't know. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the recent past. Sorry, there's also construction happening outside, so you may be hearing some beeping. That's not my smoke alarm, it is just a truck. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Devil, the 7 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're guarded, okay? You're guarded, your person's guarded. You're both kind of maintaining a bit of an emotional buffer here from the other person. I do see some unhealthy behavioral patterns here, and I do feel like it's on your person's part, Pisces. This could be a lack of emotional vulnerability. This could be an inability to communicate. This could be addictions. This could be, deception. I don't know what this unhealthy behavioral pattern is. But basically, you're showing me we can work through this, we can overcome this, but at the same time, you're maintaining an emotional buffer, you're very guarded, you're very defensive, you don't 100% trust this person, but at the same time, you're so into them, and you're so attracted to them, and you're so emotionally invested in this, that you're like, we can overcome everything, we can overcome everything. And again, yes, you can, but you can't do it on your own. And I feel like you're not the one bringing the toxicity to the relationship. I'll just say that, at least not in the recent past. Let's clarify the current situation and see what the Hierophant is all about in the current situation. Hierophant is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Empress. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. That's showing up pretty strongly here. We also got Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This obviously can apply to anybody. Those are just the more... Oh, and Capricorn. Those are just the... Gemini as well. Those are just the most prominent signs. You're trying to evaluate and assess, right, what to do here. You're looking at this person as like the best thing since sliced bread, right? They're very important to you. They're very significant to you. I can see that. And I feel like you're not really letting them know just how much mental energy you're investing in trying to evaluate and assess and think and figure out like, what should I do about this connection? You're putting on a very brave face. So I don't feel like they actually fully know exactly what you're going through, but you're going through it. Like you're really doing a lot of mental gymnastics here, Pisces, trying to figure out how to make this work. Let's take a look at the Emperor in the current situation. Emperor is clarified by the Page of Wands, which you get again in the near future, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. You're trying to be in a position of control. What I mean by that is you're trying to be like, Pisces, get your shit together. You need to decide what to do here. You can't keep dilly-dallying around. And I'm like, yep, that's good. But then you maintain a position of control. You're like, it's almost like you're sitting yourself down. You're like, okay, Pisces, we have to decide. And your higher self is like, yep, Pisces, we have to decide. Why is my camera out of focus? Focus. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There we go. Sorry, the lighting in here is pretty low, so I think that's why. So you're sitting yourself down. You're like, Pisces, we need to decide what to do. And your higher self's like, yep, let's decide. And then once the decision comes in, all the confusion comes in with it. This is such a strong connection. Yes, it is. But maybe we need to just put an end to this. Yep, you're right. Okay, well, what if we do this? Yep, that could be a good course of action. But what if we do that? Yeah, that could also work. So it's essentially like you're having a conversation with yourself about what to do, and you're just walking around in circles. Like, you can't really decide. And again, I understand, like, this connection is deep. It's intense, and I can also see the immense confusion. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. So what you've settled on is, I'm just going to wait for things to kind of shift. I'm not going to take any action, right? I'm just going to wait for things to start working again. Where, maybe this connection is going through like a cycle where sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, and now we just happen to be in like a bit of a lull, a not so great period. We'll get right back up again. It's just a matter of time. Now, part of you also doubts this, right? Part of you is eating this nonsense pie that you're feeding yourself. The other part of you is like, Pisces, come on, man, let's get real. Again, only time will tell is what you're basically showing me here. You're not telling me I'm lying to myself 100%. You're also not telling me I fully believe that things are just going to work out. It's just a matter of time. This is kind of the solution that you've settled on, and the solution is we're just going to wait for things to get better. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the near future. Five of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Death, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. In the past, I feel like either you and this person had a break, or you and somebody else, which was also very significant to you, had a break. The reason this is coming up is because you are essentially afraid that if you give up this connection, you're also giving up your happiness. That if you decide to walk away from this connection, and this is a long-term connection, just like in the past, your happiness is going to come to an end. There's a very big part of you which ties your own emotional happiness in with this connection. And you're showing me, I just want us to get back on track. I just want us to have that spark to rekindle this connection once again. So I understand the fear and the significance, because when you're showing me, hey, part of me being happy actually ties up to being with this person, being in this connection specifically, I can understand why you're so reluctant to end it. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands in the near future. Six of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands. You're showing me, despite the fact that, everything that I'm going through, all the hardships, all the difficulties, I still want a reconciliation. I'm still drawn to this person. I still want to take action and come back together with them and spend time with them and be with them. Like, that's what I've decided on. That's my logical, rational decision. And you're showing me that you kind of came to this through, being logical and practical and not letting your emotions get the better of you. It's fine. Whatever you need to tell yourself, for some reason you feel the need to explain this to me. It doesn't matter. As long as you feel good about it, which it seems like you do, you've made up your mind. You're like, this is what I want to do. This is the decision. I'm sticking to it. And this is what you seem to be doing moving forward, is this reconciliation and pursuing this. And you're showing me, but it makes sense for me to do that. And again, no skin off my back, but maybe take a look at why you feel the need to explain this with logic and rationality, instead of just being like, this is what I felt like doing, and doing that. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands in the near future. Page of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like your person is coming in, right? They're not completely disregarding this, but I don't feel like your person's putting in as much effort as you are in the near future to make this reconciliation happen. They're giving you something, right? They're working with you. Maybe they're texting back. Maybe you guys are meeting up. But you're the one that's really driving this. You're the one that's really pushing this. And I can see you being a little bit confused as to why they're not giving more. Like, why am I the one that's pushing this forward when I know that they want this just as much? But why are they giving 10% and I have to give the other 90% to make this reconciliation that we both want come to fruition? Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Pisces. From the universe, you get the Four of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. You're showing me I'm unhappy. I'm trying to get us back on track. I'm coming in, I'm putting my heart somewhat on the table. Why is this not working? Why is my person not putting their heart on the table just as much as I am? I do see some doubts here, Pisces. I really do. And again, this isn't me passing judgment, but you're in the near future in particular, you're showing me I'm not getting back what I'm giving into this. Now, it could be that, it takes your person a little time to warm up. I don't know. But you both want this reconciliation, right? Why are you the one giving the majority of the energy? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee or two. Donation link is below in the description box, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces, and I'll see you here on the next one.